Boom, boom, boom. What's up? This is your boy Enigma September, and this is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast, episode 127. Glad you guys can make it. If you haven't recognized, there's some changes. There's been a lot of changes. Um, Kind of work on them for the past week or so. So just to give you a heads up, might be some kinks, some dinks, and some other things along the way during this episode, but gonna try to do this as smoothly as possible. So you and yeah, we gonna get through this. Yeah, like I said, it's episode 127. I got my man Tyson. He'll be in the building at the halfway mark. So you guys stay tuned for that. I'm always say in the building, I guess, because it's hip hop. Who knows? I'm that guy. Anyway, uh, so what you get right now is just watching us record the podcast, and then the actual podcast will drop tomorrow magically. And also understand with the podcast, you're definitely going to get all the music and all the audio that comes along with it. So don't think it's because you see this live or you see the video that this is it. No, there's an audio podcast with music that you will enjoy. So please check out the audio. Check it out at freedomtrainradio.com, which is on the screen. Also, too, I got all of my socials at the bottom of the screen. So you guys make sure to follow me, all of those. And those on in Facebook, not Facebook, those in YouTube land, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, hit that like button. Also, too, if you're not on YouTube, go to YouTube, create your profile, and subscribe to my page. And yeah, you can get the live joints. May start cutting these up, giving you little bits and pieces or whatever. So anyway, enough running my mouth. I'm gonna go ahead and start the recording so we can get up out of here. So here we go. Boom, boom, boom. This is the Enigma Sept Hour. It's your boy Enigma September. What you just heard was my man Big OG. Well, how you feel freestyle. You know what I mean? He got a project set to drop on the 3rd, I believe. I think him and Ashton Martin. So yeah, y'all be prepared for that. So shouts out to Big OG. Playing stuff, boy. What's up? Yo, this is episode 127 of the Enigma Sept Hour. Of course, it's your boy Enigma September. And got my man Tyson, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna join us on the podcast at the halfway mark. So you guys just make sure to stay tuned for that. Yo, I think I had my man's on here in a minute. It's been a while. Anyway, I can't remember which episode. It was a long time ago. So, yo, just shouts out to any and everybody who listened to your boy. It's been a busy weekend, if you will. A really busy weekend. So I'm grateful. But yeah. And also, too, man, let me just go ahead and give props to my baby Felicia. We've been running around, me and her both, and just want to show her some love. So I love you, baby. And yeah, you be safe. And I'll see you soon. Also, too, of course, so that's my baby Mackenzie. Daddy loves you. And the little homie Kobe. And just to give you guys a head up, you might just hear Kobe sometime during the podcast because he been turned up ever since he turned 4. Man, he's been turned. Is that still a word? Are we still using that word? Anyway, let me get to the news. Yo, I didn't have a chance to do this last week, man. We had to switch up. Technically, I was gonna record this week, but you know what I'm saying, some things came up, so here we are. But want to give rest in peace, man, to Marky D of the Fat Boys. Prince Marky D passed away. I think he was like 53. Young age, man. And I want to give my piece because honestly, the earliest inclination, I think the earliest I heard just hip hop period was like my cousin, my uncle, one of my uncles playing like Planet Rock in his car. And I thought it was just like alien music, you know what I mean? But as a kid, I remember the Fat Boys, and I remember like me and my cousins trying to practice beatboxing. Like if you listen to the last episode, I gave y'all a whole rundown. My cousin Abraham, what up, Abe? Like him, me, Barry, which is his brother, probably Will, probably Keonda. I don't know. I just remember being at my great granddaddy house trying to beatbox like the Fat Boys, like, and just spitting on each other. No COVID-19. So pause. So it was like, yeah, like that was my like real introduction to hip hop before I really knew what it was. You know what I mean? So now granted, you still got there's only 2 out of 3 that's passed away. So I don't want to make it sound it's the complete end of the Fat Boys, but I tried to get information about the third guy, and there was hardly in, but it just disappeared. I remember he was in the Source back in like 99 because he had got fit. I remember they had him and Melly Mel or the Furious Five, and how they was like bodybuilding and whatever. So, but yeah, but beyond that, like it's really no information. So, but anyway, man, rest in peace to Prince Marky D, and yo, just gotta take care of ourselves, including me, especially me, bro. For real. Yo, shouts out to everybody. Thanks for showing me love. You were leaving comments below. I don't know if I can really see them or not. Yo, I can't see Nathan. Anyway, speaking of love, man, got plenty of love this weekend. Hey, I'm gonna talk about myself right now. News is going on with me. I know y'all want hip hop news, but there really ain't much out there anyway. And ain't much you ain't heard already. So talk about me, what I did. So big up to the Beast, man. I ain't got my joints. Oh no. Shout out to the Beast, man. Man's had VHS annual music conference over at VHS headquarters studios, however you want to call it. And he had me as a guest. Appreciate it. You know what I mean? Had my homegirl. Why he kept calling her Raspy? Color was on the panel. DJ Killing. I think the director was named Cole. Was it Cole Mitchell? Anyway, he had a lot to say. A lot of interesting things about videography and music videos. So that was dope. And of course, the Beast himself. And there was a lot of this dope talent out there. From what I heard, everybody sounded really, really good. In some sense or another. So yeah. Shouts out to my man Dolo Ray. Shouts out to my man One Cody. I'm trying to think who else. If I can get your name, man, our man, blame it on my mind, not my heart. But yeah, man, it was pretty dope being out there again. Shouts out to the Beast and everybody down with VHS, man, for just considering your boy. I appreciate it, and it was good stuff. Also, let me see, what is this? I'm trying to think what I can do. Also, yo, shouts out to Hip Hop Organics for inviting me on the YouTube live joint Friday night. Try to put it out there for y'all to see. I don't know if you guys were paying attention. But yo, it was a Greenhouse presents Hip Hop Organics. You know what I'm saying? It was last Friday from 8 to 10 Mountain Time. I kept thinking it was Pacific Time. And they had to remind me, like, nah, bro, it's only 2 hours, not 3. Get your mind right. Like, oops, my bad. But man, shouts out to Wes, aka Soul Lyricist, Manners, Stairs Rogers, and Jay Ott, Joshua, for having your boy on. I appreciate it. So y'all make sure, man, if you're on YouTube, go to search Hip Hop Organics. That's HIPHOPORGANICS. Make sure to hit them up. And of course, make sure to watch the latest episodes because your boy is on there. I gave a breakdown of how I started the podcast. Watch this on my screen. Gave a breakdown of how I started the podcast. And I kicked the freestyle. I kicked freestyle, son. It felt like, y'all posting some wild stuff on Facebook. I can't talk. So I also got a skee ball. No, I kicked the freestyle, a couple of freestyles. I think the first one was kind of whack, but the second one, was all right. Oh, I'm gonna look at myself. Ooh, I look pretty on Facebook. Okay. I look all right. What up, Randy? If you still watching, my boy, what's going on with you, man? Kiki, I see you. Oh, what is it? Okay. The beast. Just let y'all know. Yo, you see me? I had on the same hat. I got this Pokemon hat. I don't even like Pokemon. That's how my godson Jason. I'm gonna give him this hat. Maybe I should. I don't. Is this appropriation? I know those that listen to the podcast have no idea what I'm talking about, and that's why you go watch my videos on YouTube so you can see it, see the visuals. Yeah, man. I hope that doesn't say anything crazy. I bought it from Walmart, so. Hey, speaking of, let me get into this. So I got this T-shirt on. Again, those in podcast land, you guys. I don't got a problem with Pokemon. It's just I think Pokemon came out like when I was grown already. Like Pokemon dropped like 98, 99. Like I was a senior in high school. I wasn't. But if you look at the picture with me and the Beast, the shirt matched. The Pokemon matched my Nirvana shirt, and I'm on the cusp of even being old enough to listen to Nirvana. Like I was like 12 when they came out, so I blew up rather. So yeah, Digimon. What's the little joints McDonald end up selling? The little pets you had to take care of in the little keychain. I think we talked about that before. Anyway, what am I talking about? Oh, I know what I'm talking about. My T-shirt. So those, of course, podcast lands, you can't see it. So I'm going to describe the shirt for you guys. So those listen to the podcast, don't get impatient. I understand that this is a multimedia platform. So it's a black T-shirt. And well, first, let me say, this is a T-shirt. It was a Valentine's Day gift. My baby Felicia, she had it made for me. This is a one-on-one, son. You can't get this nowhere else. For real. So you mad. Most of y'all not mad. I don't care. So, and what it is, the shirt. So there's a picture of Biggie, picture of Outkast, both Big Boy and Andre, a picture of Eminem, and a picture of Lauryn Hill. Now, what she did was she wanted a T-shirt of my top 5 favorite MCs of all time, right? Now, unfortunately, that top 5 has changed a bit in the past year or so, but she pretty much got the gist of it. This is pretty much my top 5. This is, or at least, probably up until like a year and a half ago, like this was my top 5. So she was accurate. It's just I switched up my top 5. Number 5 now is Kendrick Lamar versus Lauryn Hill. But Lauryn Hill still number 6. Barely. She holding on. Fonte and T.I. looking for that 6th spot, but Lauryn Hill got it. Still, I'm sorry. That's just how it is in my heart. It's not for everybody else, whatever. But the funny thing, though, the interesting thing about this shirt is not only this actually plays into recent hip hop news. Not only is this my top 5, but I can call this shirt the diamond shirt. I can literally call this shirt the diamond shirt because everyone on this shirt, every act on this shirt now has a diamond album. Okay. And what happened was Lauryn Hill recently, the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill recently went diamond, I guess in the past month or so, or whatever, was certified diamond in the past month or so. So yeah. So and it's weird because it's not like I started liking these artists way before they got diamond status. You know what I mean? What up, Papa Zaniel? Call you Black Iron. I told you. That's your name, Black Iron. Nah. But nah, man. Like, I like all these artists before they went diamond, but it's just really interesting that everyone in my top 5 has gone diamond. Biggie went diamond with Life After Death. Outkast went diamond with Speaker Box Love Below. Eminem went diamond twice with Marshall Mathers LP and the Eminem Show. And then Lauryn Hill went diamond with Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Just happened to go that way. I don't know. But I had to, bro. Okay, call you Papa. They're old enough to be your daddy. To call you Papa. What I look like? I'm joking, bro. I'm not old enough to be your daddy. Anyway, I don't know. Let me count. But no, I do think, seriously though, I do think the reason why my top 5 or my former top 5 went diamond is mainly 2 criteria. According to right. Yeah, but I want to give you your whole name. Zan just it sounds like what's a little skinny white boy? His name's Zan. What is Zan? Zan, whatever. I call you Papa Zan. I call you Black Iron. That's what I'm gonna call you. Anyway, disrupting my podcast, young man. But no, I think the reason why the artists that I like so a bunch of albums is basically I look for 2 things when coming to artists. A, someone who's just really artistic, you know what I'm saying? Like superiorly artistic. Like, I don't care how you feel about their music at any point. Ain't none of these people on this shirt slouches when come out to get on the mic. You can hate Lauryn Hill because she show up late to her shows, but you know she's still fire on the mic. You can hate Eminem for the albums he put out in the past 15 years, but you still know he's not a slouch on the mic. You may love Tupac and in turn hate Biggie, but you know he's not a slouch on the mic. And Outkast, you think they could be De La Soul, Trap Ground Quest biters, but at the end of the day, you know they're not slouches on the mic. So yeah, at the end of the day, man, like they're superior on the mic, but they also was able to appeal to the masses. And I'm not one for like people selling out, but I think if you can be artistically on point and also too like have integrity with your art and be able to reach a lot of people, and you really gotta be sales, but if you can reach a lot of people, that's genius. That is genius. And not everyone can do that. Some people can sell a lot of records, don't mean that they the best or they can really kill it lyrically or musically. And on the flip side, you got people that's, super dope on the mic or really musically, but don't know how to cross over to appeal to a lot of people. So I think me looking for that balance is why my top 5 is what it is and why they've sold that many records. And hopefully one day, maybe Kendrick will sell that. I don't know. Maybe the damn album? I don't know. Who knows? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It's just coincidence. Man, let me get to the news, man, because I got like 10 minutes left before my man's supposed to be here. And Gmail is a scam. Let me say that. These fools, yeah, Gmail is full. You get out of here, bro. I'm not paying y'all nothing. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna pay me a little dollar. I need my Gmail, bro. Google, if you can hear this, because I'm on YouTube. Some scammers. Yo, what's my hip hop news? Oh, the main hip hop news. I ain't really gotta look this up. Yo, man, you got your boy with the hat. What's your boy with the hat? What's that fool name? Shamerda. Shamerda, she wrote. He was released from prison this week. I think he did almost like 6 years or whatever. And a lot of celebration for your boy, and rightfully so, man. I don't. We already know what the justice system is in this country, how foul it can be. So to see anybody kind of escape, well, he didn't escape yet. He's still on parole, but it's good to see him, you know what I'm saying, be out. And also too, I mean, being that he stood down, you know, he could have got off, pause, easy if he just was, you know, snitched on his homies, and he didn't. You know what I'm saying? He stayed 10 toes down, and game theory played out. He did a little bit of time, but was able to get out and still have somewhat, you know, still have his youth. You know what I'm saying? It's only been a few years or whatever. So what up, my boy? Yo, Caliber. Well, I think I talked to you about, bro. It's still on the table, man. I'm just slow. Vern Miller, what up, bro? What up? But yeah, shout out to the man being out, man, being 10 toes down, holding it down while he was in the being able to come out. So hopefully keep his nose clean. Apparently there was a video out of him like rejecting alcohol, you know what I mean? And he was basically like, yo, I'm still on parole. I gotta stay clean. So I hope through all the celebration that people understand that, you know what I'm saying, he's still under the watchful eye of the law. And so you got to keep his nose clean. So hopes that, you know, he just stay in the studio, make music, and do what he got to do. Now, I'm going to say this. I'm going to get a little spicy. Y'all going to be mad. On one end, I understand the hype, you know what I mean? Especially in the context of Tekashi 6ix9ine and him just straight snitching and gaining his freedom that way. So I understand the celebration of, you know what I'm saying, Bobby Shmurda. Can't say man full name, idiot. Bobby Shmurda getting out in the light of Tekashi 6ix9ine. I get the celebration of Bobby in that sense. But on the flip side, man's only really had like one song. I never heard the Bobby Bitch song, even though apparently it went gold. But all I know is Hot Nigga. You know what I mean? And so I'm waiting to see, you know what I'm saying, if he can produce, but it's kind of like I get the hype, but I'm kind of scared that it just might just be that. Because what else has he done to kind of promise, you know what I mean? Like Pac got locked up. Man had dropped like 3 albums, and the one he had dropped before he went to prison was while he was in prison, you know what I'm saying, was like probably his best in my eyes. And then, you know, he came out, all eyes on me, you know, just that hype was legit, and he came out beefing. So I'm just kind of on the real side. I'm like, dude, Bobby got something to offer? He might. I'm not saying he don't, but also kind of skeptical too. I don't know. So anyway, people may peg me a hater. I'm not trying to be a hater. I'm really just trying to be real. I just want to know what my man's got. Pause. So anyway, what else we got? We had the verses last night. I didn't watch it because I was on a panel doing hip hop stuff in these streets safely. Don't get it twisted. Had my mask on. Try to keep my distance as much as possible. Anytime I doubt anybody up, I had the hand sanitizer on deck. But yeah, I was out in these streets, so I didn't watch the verses with D'Angelo, who decided. Now, actually, it turned out he didn't decide to do it solo. So yeah, we're going back. Yeah, going back to Bobby Shmurda. He should, and hopefully get in the studio and drop. But that's what I'm kind of skeptical though, because it's like, yo, he go in the studio and just try to drop whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or try to do it too soon, trying to get or trying to get what. You know what I'm saying? It can kill the whole momentum. So it's like, yo, so I'm hoping he truly got the talent to do it. But looking back, I'm like, yo, he only had one song. I don't know if, all the stuff people are investing in him, you know what I'm saying? Like all the celebrations and money getting paid for, like I hope, you know what I'm saying, the hype will pay off or whatever. And honestly, I hope it pop off. I hope he's able to take care of his people. He actually a Florida dude, probably he was born in Miami. So I really hope that he do great. But realistically, I'm like, yeah, that one song, and then turned out he got the beat from a mixtape Lloyd Banks song. So it's like, we gotta see. Anyway, but it turns out D'Angelo didn't just go solo on some prima donna tip. Apparently, it was supposed to be D'Angelo and Maxwell going versus, which would have been like mad dope. That would have been great. But yeah, it didn't happen. So D'Angelo did his thing. Apparently, he had Method Man and Redman pop up. He had her, who did Lauren's version of Nothing Really Matters. And yeah. So now, granted, I ain't gonna front. I did take a peek. I took a peek, and the numbers didn't look too crazy. I don't know if maybe my Wi-Fi was off, but the numbers was like 125K, which typically they hit like at least 500 easy. I mean, I think the lowest I seen recently was with Too Short and E40. They still hit 250K, but maybe because of the format, it wasn't a true versus. Maybe that's it. Maybe the star power of one person isn't equal to the star power of two. So, but who knows? But can't make this announcement. DeCario, you don't know who Bobby Shmurda is, bro? Yo, we owe. That's what it is, man. But no, the next versus is supposed to be Raekwon versus Ghostface Killah. So yeah, I know DeCario. I know you know who that is. Raekwon versus Ghostface Killah. That should be interesting. Mainly because Ghostface Killah will destroy Raekwon in a versus. I'm sorry. And granted, Raekwon's probably like my favorite Wu-Tang member, or at least the one I relate to the most, if you will. I don't know. Like if I was in Wu-Tang, I would think I would be the Raekwon of Wu-Tang. That's how I look at it. But Ghostface Killah catalog is probably Ghostface definitely has the best catalog out of any Wu-Tang member. Which when they first popped off, like I don't think anybody would have thought that Ghostface Killah would have been there. I think a lot of people would have thought it would have been Raekwon or Meth or even ODB, you know what I mean? Or even Jizza. So to think that Ghostface Killah man arguably has 2, if not 3 classics. Raekwon has 1, and then even that 1 is half of it is Ghostface. Ghostface is on the cover of the Purple Tape. So I'm like, what is he gonna do? I love Purple Tape. I love Cuban Link too, but what is Raekwon gonna do? Ghostface is going to destroy him, unless he is gonna be like, "Yo, it's my brother. Ain't no beef. We just gonna rock Supreme Clientele the whole time." That was gonna happen. We gonna play the Purple Tape, and then they play Iron Man and Supreme Clientele, and that's it. No more Raekwon. Nobody is playing immorality or whatever that crap was he dropped back in 2000. Ain't nobody the Lex Diamond story. Ain't nobody rocking that. I love Raekwon. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Lex Diamond story, bro. Who got that? Who got it? Not in your Spotify. Who got the tape? If your name not Stess. Come on, dog. Everybody got Supreme Clientele. Everybody got Iron Man. Everybody got the purple tape. That's it. You may got Cuban Link too. Then you dropped that 09. You may have that one. Ain't nobody got the Lex Diamond story. Anyway, man, Tyson is waiting patiently for me. I'm sitting here tripping. I ain't even turn my light on. Hold up. Lord, have mercy. Y'all hold tight. I gotta get pretty. No, you know what? I'm gonna get pretty on the next when we come back. We're gonna take a pause for the calls, man. I'm coming back with my man Tyson. Before I do that, y'all leave Meek Mills alone. Leave Meek Mills alone. I don't care about no Britney. I'm tired of y'all. Oh, they bullied Britney. It's so unfair what they did to Britney Spears. Man, she a millionaire. I ain't cry for no rich white girl. She got everything that was coming to her. He was a Disney musketeer. Yeah, diamond albums. So your daddy stole some of your money. I wish I had money my daddy could steal from. You don't get up out of here. You crying for no Britney Spears. Or Christina Aguilera can sing better than anyway. Anyway, let me go. We're gonna get to the next track, man. One man never will stop. Never will stop Deuce, man, with Red Fox. I'm gonna come back with my man Tyson, and we're gonna do this thing. This is the Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, baby. Boom, boom, boom. This is your boy Enigma September, and this is Hour. And what you just heard was my man Never Will Stop Deuce with Red Fox. And without further ado, got my man Tyson in the building. What up, bro?
Yo, what's up, bro?
Hold up, real quick.
Uh-oh.
Hold up, bro. I gotta do something. Let me do this. You there, bro?
I'm here.
Okay, I can hear you.
What's
going on with you, man?
Yo, what's up, bro? Chilling.
No doubt. Glad to have you back on the show. You know what I'm saying?
Finally, right? It's been years, man.
It feel like it for real. I mean, it has been, but like I really feel it.
Yes, it feels like it's been longer than it actually has. It feels like it's been like 10 years.
Right. Shoot, and I don't went in and got married and things. Oh, I'm a pretty light on.
I'm gonna tell you how long it's been now that you say that. I saw you one day in Walmart. I doubt you'll remember this, but I saw you and you was like, "Yo, I'm about to be a dad," and now Mackenzie is how old?
Right, she's like 4, bro.
Yeah, wow. So that's how long it's been.
Wow. Yeah. Shoot, she about to be Well, she got some time, but yeah, she about to be 5.
It's crazy.
She'll be 5 in November. Yeah, shoot.
That is wild. That's how long it's been.
So I'm trying to think. Like, you still in Atlanta?
Yes, sir. In Decatur.
Decatur, where it's greater.
Where is greater?
As they say.
I definitely miss Tallahassee, though.
About Atlanta, just a little bit.
I think we got a bit of a delay. It may be on my end, but I missed whatever you just said.
Okay, yeah, I was just saying. I know a little bit about Atlanta. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Actually, I think me and my wife we did our little mini moon up in Atlanta.
Nice.
So
nice.
Yeah. So we was all up in there. So how has it been treating you? You know what I'm saying, since you've been up there?
I hate the traffic. That's the first thing I ever think about when I think about the city. It's completely different compared to driving in Tallahassee. I actually had never had a car until I got to college. So driving in Tallahassee is the only experience I have of driving, period. So it's Tallahassee and Atlanta. That's the only driving experience I have. So it's a completely different situation driving through Atlanta. But outside of that, I mean, I'm to myself pretty much, so I don't really know much about what goes on in the city.
No, I can.
No complaints.
I can imagine. Now, granted, I'm not a big. I didn't make a big fuss. I don't make a big fuss about this traffic when I'm there. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But that jump from Tallahassee to Atlanta, yeah, that's a big jump. I think for me, driving through Tampa was kind of a middle ground, if you will. So it was like,
that makes sense.
Yeah, when I finally did go to Atlanta, it was like, okay, this is bad. I kind of had to deal with.
If you're just visiting, you probably don't. Yeah, you probably don't get the full effect when visiting. But try like working a full 8-hour day and then sitting in the car for an hour trying to get home. It's not fun.
No, I have. I did. I was in Atlanta for it was like that was the attempt. And I remember trying to, I think the gig I had Marietta.
Yeah.
And I was living in Clayton County.
Okay.
Riverdale.
Mm-hmm. That's a good distance.
And especially like before I knew I could just hit 285. So
man, you was on the back roads.
Going straight to 5. Yeah. And getting stuck right in front of like Grady Hospital. Or just in downtown and just get stuck like right there. Yeah. No, I know.
Bumper to bumper. It's rough.
Right. But I kind of looked at it because it was like you would get the same gridlock in Tallahassee. You know what I mean? So I kind of looked at it like that, but just had
I've never seen it like that. In Tally, the only times I would be stuck is game days, FSU game days.
No, because I'm trying to think. When I moved up there, was it right before I moved up there? I lived off Mission Road, and like trying to get Mission Road like around like 5:30 used to be dumb trash. I'm trying to think where else, or even like going down Tennessee and Appalachian Parkway, like the intersection right in front of the Capitol, like that used to be dumb trash. So there used to be like spots where I would try to avoid because if you didn't, you were gonna be stuck. Not like for like a whole hour or nothing, but it's definitely spots in Tallahassee where it bottlenecks.
For 5 or 10 minutes, and then you good.
It could be just a scratch of that. It's just not on that big. Like you get stuck on like a 4-lane versus an 8-lane like interstate, but it's that still. Can y'all go somewhere? Can y'all move?
Exactly. Just move out the way.
Yeah.
I understand that Ludacris song more and more every day.
Move, bitch. Get out the way. No, that's facts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit you with my tour bus. On mystical with the domestic violence. This guy. So, as far as like artistic and stuff, because everybody looks at Atlanta as the Mecca, especially the Mecca of the South, as far as music goes.
Yeah.
How has it been navigating through those waters? And if not even trying to get on, but even just trying to find gigs, like how has that been?
I haven't done a lot with music while being up here. When I first got here, I was just sort of networking, so I was going to a lot of shows and trying to see who the good local talent was, because it was a lot. I'll tell you, it was a lot easier to find in Tallahassee, to find like who the good artists were and who would be like potential collaborators and things like that. And here, I think everybody's a bit more spread out, and there's a lot of people doing it here, so it's not as tight as a network or as a. I think Lance Marquis called it an enclave one time. Like you don't have that little community here that I was used to in Tallahassee. So when I got here, I was just trying to go to like different shows and get to meet people. And then I ended up getting recruited for a cover band. So I did that for about a year, just touring with them. And it was an experience that I did not enjoy at all. So that kind of left me just taking a break a bit from music, because a lot of people don't realize like how much I've done in a short amount of time. And it's like once I started making music, it was just go like full force. Like I didn't have a chance to really just relax, to use that as a pun, as the name of my song. So that's sort of what I did for a good year or so. And now I'm back into starting over basically. But I'll say the biggest difference is just that things are more spread out and it's not really a sense of community. Like even when I would meet artists, I'd start to like follow them and go to their shows and that kind of thing. And I don't think they really knew who I was, which is a big difference from like, if I came to an Enigma September show, I could say like, yo, bro, like it's me. And you would know who I was because you've seen me at all your shows and, we've interacted online and that kind of thing. And like up here, it just looked like I was a groupie. And I was like, no, I'm an artist too. Like, pay me some respect, please. So it's a little different in that.
You're like you're all artists. Everyone's an artist.
Like I've been doing this for years. Y'all don't know who I am, but right. I've been at this for a while.
Nah, bro, like I want to say I can imagine. You like pretty much it could be everywhere and like nowhere.
Right.
So you can step into a store and it's probably somebody that at least expires. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But having a resume will probably be the difference versus, oh, I want to do this. Oh, that's cool. All right. What have you done? So to be able to say, no, I've done this, always, I've done that. Like, yeah,
that's always my first question when I meet people. I'm like, yo, like, so where's your music at? Like, are you on SoundCloud? Like, how can I find you? Like, what are you doing? And usually a lot of people are like, oh yeah, bro, like ain't start nothing yet. Like, and I'm just like, okay, like, everybody has their own journey, but I've got a good lengthy resume.
Right. So how
I don't
know. I'm interested, bro, like with the cover band. At first, what music did you guys like cover?
Everything, yo. Like we did different sets. So we had a Jackson 5 tribute set, and then we had like an 80s rock set. We had a current top 40 set. We had a Motown set. Um, it was just a lot of different things. So usually our whole set list was about 3 hours. So we'd go through anything from like Neil Diamond to Michael Jackson. Like it was just all over the place. We did some Rick James, Bruno Mars. Um, my mind's going blank now. Stevie Wonder, Earth, Wind and Fire. Like anything you typically hear at a party, like birthday parties, wedding receptions, things like that. That's the kind of music we were doing. Yeah, cha-cha slide, stuff
and
like that.
What made it trash though? Like, what was the hard part?
The people I was working with absolutely made it trash. I love singing. I love being on stage. The crowd was great every night. The pay was really good. But it was just I don't know. I have a different mindset when it comes to being productive, and I don't like wasting time. So it's like if I come to a rehearsal, I want to rehearse. I want to just sit here and hang out. If you want to sit and hang out, let's do that, at another time. But if we're gonna rehearse, let's rehearse so I can go home. Like that was like my attitude about it. Because at the same time, I was still working, a 40-hour-a-week job. So it's like I'm getting off work, I'm sitting in traffic to rush here and get to rehearsal, and we finna sit here and eat pizza. So I'm ready to go home.
Right.
But that was
come here, be about your business and be out.
And be out, Yeah, like we can hang out when we done rehearsing. If y'all just want to sit and hang out, we can do that. But let's at least get done what we came here for. So it's not 1 o'clock in the morning and then we realizing we've done one song.
No, sir.
Yeah.
Nah.
So that was the issue I had with that.
I've been that guy who's like, you in the studio, like, can we get this done? Like, I want to do. I got a life. Like, I'm not trying to.
Right. Like, if I ain't had nothing else going on and I was just an artist full time, I probably wouldn't have cared. But it was like I got work in the morning. I got an hour ride home after this. Like, I'm not trying to sit here and chill.
That's without traffic. You still got.
Right, without traffic, because I don't know if you'll know these locations, but I was living in Roswell, and we were rehearsing in Lithonia. So I don't know if you know the distance between those two cities, but it's legit 45 minutes to an hour without traffic.
No, I can, but yeah, I can guess.
Yeah, it's like
that trip, how long it would take. So yeah.
But
man, I'm with you with that. So what? So you basically after that you basically took a break and then decided to come back to the music.
Yeah, in a sense, like things have been moving really fast. Like I haven't been able to like really wrap my mind around what a year feels like anymore. Cause it's like when I think about it, the cover band was in 2018. And I'm like, what happened after that? Like, is it really 2021 already? Like, it seems like time just went by really fast. But I was working a lot. I was trying to just get a lot of personal stuff done. And a lot of people know me from music, but they don't realize that I do a lot outside of music as well. It's like, if you've met me as a singer, that's all you know that I do. But I also like, I do a lot of other things. So it's like my focus went to that stuff instead. And now in terms of like coming back to the music, the thing is I have so many songs that I haven't released or were released and didn't get the promotion they needed and like all sorts of things like that. So I didn't want to, I'll word it this way. With 2021, with 2020, a lot of people had a chance to really work on their craft and really get into the studio and like get things done. And a lot of visions that they had, they didn't have the downtime to make it happen, But all of 2020, I was working,
Right.
so I didn't get that quarantine productivity phase that a lot of people got to have. And I wanted it so bad because I had been dying to do this for a long time. And it was like at one point, like a light bulb clicked, and I was like, tomorrow's not promised. And it feels more realer than it's ever felt. So I'm like, if there's anything that I want to do, I need to just do it now, because I can't say, I'll work on it when I get this or when I get that. Like, it's like now or never is what it feels like. So that's what's pushing me back into it in a sense.
Okay, and that's real, bro. That's real. Like you say, you gotta live every day to the fullest. And if it's something that you're passionate about, then just do it. You know what I'm saying? With no fear, no reservations. Just know that you put your best foot forward. You know what I'm saying? It may not turn out the way you wanted it to turn out, but if you put that effort, there ain't no regrets. You know what I mean? Because honestly, like you can say the past 3 years been like that, but 15 years, like I'm still thinking, yo, it's not 2006.
Right. No, seriously. Because
So
I did
man,
four.
especially
I was just gonna say I did 4 albums in 2 years. Like it was really back to back that I was putting in workout, and then it went from doing 4 albums to being in the cover band. So it was like everything was just like this, which was great because I love making music, but I didn't have the chance to do anything else. It was just, I'm going to my job, I'm doing music. I'm going to my job, I'm doing music. So a lot of relationships didn't get the attention that they needed. And it's like, I look up and it's like, oh, my little sister's not little anymore. How did I miss all that? Like I was so focused on music, like I totally missed everything that was going on around me. So I've had that chance now to really focus on that kind of stuff. So, yeah.
What we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and focus on the music you do have out. So we're going to let these people, check out the 2 joints. We got Just Relax and we got Pot of Your Face. And then we're going to come back. We'll talk about the future, my man Tyson, and what he got planned for y'all. So this is the Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, baby. All right, boom, 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 and we back. This is your boy Enigma September. This is the Enigma Sept Hour, episode 127. I got my man Tyson in the building. You know what I mean? Talking about his music. What you just heard was Just Relax and Pot of Your Face. Which kind of reminds me of this I had about Beyonce and cocaine.
What?
And I don't know how I put that, but I did it.
You gotta explain that one, man. You gotta explain that.
What did I say? It was a powder your nose like no. You probably got a powder on your nose like Beyonce nose or something like that. It was a song called Basket Case. Oddly enough, it was back in 06. I think I recorded in 08. And it was really kind of Eminem-ish, if you will.
Okay.
It was really goofy and a lot of satire, but it was something. It was like, yeah, you got a lot of powder like Beyonce's nose or something, or you snore a lot of powder like Beyonce's nose. Surprised
I can dig it.
Jay-Z didn't come after me, but of course I was no one. So you can do that type of thing when no one knows who you are.
Well, no, yeah.
Shout out my man Vern Miller. He said he got a question for you. We're gonna see. Go ahead and shoot it in the text, bro, and I ask him. So now you back into the music. What plans do you have for 2021 and 2022 for that matter?
There's a song that was out before, but it was only on SoundCloud, but it'll be on all streaming platforms this Friday. It's a song I did with the Beast called Who I Am. It's one of my favorite songs, so I'm releasing that again. I'm gonna say something that might surprise you. Do you remember the I'm Alive concert I did at the Junction at Monroe?
Yes.
It's like
yes.
Okay. So that was 5 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. So so that song Who I Am was the lead single from that mixtape. And it's the 5th anniversary. So I'm doing a lot with that. In the upcoming weeks, I'm actually releasing a docuseries about that concert and putting that footage out. So that's the most upcoming thing that I'm super excited about. That'll be happening starting. Wow, March is now. Okay, so starting now through the beginning of April, right. I'll be putting that stuff out, and then in April I start promoting for my my new album, which I'm super excited about. It's very hip hop and R&B and straight soul music, which I'm excited about because a lot of the stuff I've done, I've danced with a lot of different genres, and this one's more focused. It has a more complete sound. Instead of it being just as sporadic as I am, this has one clean sound to it that I'm really excited about. So that'll last me through the entire summer at least. And I'm writing a book right now that I'm hoping to have published and do a whole promotional tour thing with that at the end of the year. And that'll take us into 2022 with the book. And then I feel like I'm spilling all my secrets right now. But after the book is out, I have
let the people know what's going on.
Yeah, I guess. But after the book is out, I have another album that is it's not a soundtrack to the book, but it'll make a lot of sense if you've read the book to hear a lot of the stories told through song. So, and I
think that's super dope to have again, kind of our media. So it's not just one platform or one media. So to have the audience, you know what I'm saying, the I guess the literature
yeah.
On top of, and then probably, add visuals to that. No, that's dope. I like that.
Thank you. It's something I actually have been wanting again, the last 3 years have flown by fast, but I actually came up with the idea at the beginning of 2019, and I just had some other things going on. So I didn't get a chance to finish the book. And then at the end of last year, the end of 2020, I was actually able to just sit down and come up with a project plan for it. And it was okay, I can't keep putting this off. How are we going to get this done? So now I'm in go mode, and I'm super excited about getting the book done. I've got some of the songs already done for that album, even though it won't be out until 2022. So I'm just excited about pushing all this content out again, because it's been a while. I think a lot of people have forgotten about me, and that's why I put out the Just Relax and Powder Your Face again. Those are songs from years ago, but I was just to remind people that I do sing, because I don't think they remember. And then the song with the Beast was one of my more popular songs, so that one is coming out on March 5th. And then again, I've got the whole 5-year anniversary about that mixtape, so that'll just get people to, at least it'll get me back into people's faces again. You know, if their timeline algorithm hasn't been showing me, I'll start to pop up again, hopefully. And then by the time April rolls around and I put out the new music, it'll be like, oh, okay. Versus like, who is this? Why is he on my timeline?
No, that's the thing about it. I think I remember having a discussion with somebody like as far as releasing like old material, or even like as a rapper, like taking like old lyrics and putting on like a new beat or a Martin beat. Because not especially if everyone hasn't heard it, like you said, you can jump into a whole new
audience
collection of people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they're not gonna know them songs. It's still hot.
Exactly.
It's still a hot song, but it's not like it was one Billboard 100 joint. So yeah, re-release it. Let people hear it. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? Those who support you that know you, you know, even if they may be a little taken aback, they're gonna support you regardless because they see what it is. But the new fans, like, they ain't gonna know either way. So
right.
I'm with you as far as, you know what I'm saying, re-releasing stuff, and then once you get them, boom,
here's the new stuff.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah,
and that's the goal.
I think you got a good plan going. I'm gonna ask this question, my man's. We're gonna wrap it up.
Okay.
My man Vern Miller, he asks, did you choose music, or do you feel music chose you? And if you feel you were chosen, then why?
Wow.
Philosophical.
Right. That's an amazing question. I definitely feel like music chose me. My grandfather was one of my like biggest superheroes, and he was a songwriter. And I always just thought that was the coolest thing in the world. My mom sings. She's been directing the choir at her church for my entire life and is still doing it. So music is definitely something that's in my bloodline. And I think in terms of why I was chosen, I don't know why God does what he does. I can't really answer that, but I just feel honored that I was chosen because that means that he trusts me to be the vessel to, you know, deliver messages. And I think what's cool about the type of music that I make is I make a lot of inspirational stuff that hopefully will allow people to realize that they're not alone in certain things that they go through, and that there is hope out there and there is, you know, support. Even if it's through just hearing a song and recognizing that you're not like the only person that's been in a certain situation, or that you can come out of a situation. So like a song like Powder Your Face, where like one of the lines that says, don't be ashamed to admit that you're suffering. I think a lot of times when you're listening to different music, it makes it seem like the artist has it together. It's like, you know, we're living this nice, lavish lifestyle and nothing can go wrong. And there's not a lot of music out there that says like, yo, today sucked. And I make songs that say, yo, today sucked. And I think that's probably why I was chosen, is because God knew that I would just continue to be honest, not just in my conversations, but in my lyrics as well.
That's amazing, that was, man. So my man Vern Miller with the ill question, you know what I mean?
I love that. Love that question. I always say,
like,
I always say like I have like a love-hate relationship with music, and that's probably just a lack of a better term for what to call it. But I think as a songwriter, because I write all my songs, as a songwriter, I think I have to deal with a lot of different situations that the average person may not go through. Or maybe so is that like when I go through it, I feel it at a higher level because I have to be able to transcribe that into lyrics. And you know how like sometimes you like be feeling a way and you're like, oh, I can't really put it into words. I have to put it into words because I'm a writer. So it's like, I think I experience it at a deeper level so that it's easier for me to tap into the verbiage of how to explain it. So is like I can't just have like a regular bad day. Like when it rains, it doesn't pour. When it rains, it tornadoes and tsunamis. Like it's a completely different effect. And you know, because you write as well, so you understand what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's definitely I got this one song around the same time I wrote the Beyonce line. Song called Dear Emmanuel, and like I'm talking to like my younger self. And yeah, I remember like writing those lyrics and like crying while I was writing them because it was just you know, I was dealing with so much just turmoil inside. I'm not choking up. I just got a cough. But I ain't emotional right now, son. I'm hard as a rock. Hey, yo.
Right. Because you made it through. And that's the whole point, is that you survived it. And it's like, if I got through it, then so can you. Like, that's always the message, right? I don't want to put words in your mouth, but it's just
go
true.
Ahead, man. Right. We'll let you get up out of here. But yo, man, I appreciate you being on here, bro.
Thanks for having me, man.
You know I'm always gonna be a supporter. I think you have an amazing talent, and you have the talent and the presence to transcend, you know, whatever really genres and any box. You know what I mean? Like I still expect big things. I expected big things from you when I first saw you, and I still expect big things from you. So, like, granted, not saying that you have to do whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be love regardless. But I really hope that the universe blesses you and puts you in the position that I think you deserve to have. So,
thanks for that, man.
Thank you. Those in broadcast land, YouTube, y'all see the information below. So y'all make sure to follow my boy. And you want to get in contact with him, that way. Unless you're a bot, do not do it if you're a bot.
Please don't.
Please don't. And also, too, if you listen to the podcast, his information will be in the description below. So make sure to, follow my boy. Be prepared for some in the next year or so. So yeah, next, like you said, when this drop, it'll be March 1st. Just go and make it a night that throughout the month of March, I'm be holding it down for the family, Freedom Train Radio. So I'm gonna have I'm basically interviewing all podcasters on Freedom Train Radio in the month of March. So you guys be prepared for that. So it should be super dope. I'm glad to put my family on. They hold me down, so I'm gonna do the same. And about it. So, yo, guys, and man, I appreciate you, bro.
Likewise, man. Thank you so much.
And I gotta holler at next time we come up to Atlanta because I know we're gonna be back up there. Because
come on, man.
Through the whole pandemic, we're gonna be 3 times already. That's our spot right now. I don't know.
Same.
When next time we up.
Please do, man. Please do.
No doubt.
And congrats on everything, man. I'm super proud of you, bro.
Yo, thank you, man. Thank you. I'm trying. Of course, we trying the new stuff today with this. I told y'all it was maybe some hiccups, but this is what happens.
We made it.
We break that. Yeah, we made it. We made it. So, yeah, appreciate any and everybody that paid attention, that listened, that followed through, whatever. And see you guys next week. So this is the Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, baby.